guys, welcome to my tutorial on how to create a drastic HD, how to create a desktop background on Adobe Photoshop CS5. I've already said it, drastic HD. Yeah, that's all you need to know. This is on Mac, as you can obviously see. I don't know if it works on Windows CS5, but it's like 5.5, sorry, but probably will. So what you're going to do is download Adobe Photoshop CS5.5 from the Adobe website. You can just download it, it works on both. You don't have to do some like special options or anything. So you're going to double click on there. Mine's already open down here, so click on that. And then it's going to load up and it's going to look like this. That's what it's meant to look like when it opens up. It hasn't just glitched and there's nothing in here. That's what it's meant to look like. So you're going to come over to File on the top bar, and then New, and then you want to call it Background. And then make sure the width is 1920 by 1080, and the pixels in inches is 255.3. I'll just make it 255 to make it a good round number. So now we've got I'll make it 250. That's a round number. There we go. So 250 and click OK. So that's going to create this. We want it to make it look like this. Well, sort of like that. So you come over here to your bar, and this option is going to look like that, the gradient tool. You want to change it from the gradient tool to the paint bucket tool, then come down here and change the colour to whatever you want, click OK, and then just click on the box, and that will change the colour of the box for you. So now it's got this nice blue background. Now you want to come over to the layers section, double click on the layer, come over to gradient overlay, change from the style from linear to radial, leave all these settings the same, and then click the gradient bar. And now you see these presets, you want to click this first preset here, so it changes these colours to blue and white, and then just change the solid to noise, and then just move all these white things down, and that creates this beautiful radial effect. That was all you had to do. There's no like secret options. That was just it. And then you can fiddle around and make these bigger and stuff like that. Now what you're going to do is add a text object or text layer. So come down here to the text and just click. And now I'm just going to write drastic HD. Click up here to move it along. So move it in the middle. There we go, drastic HD. But that looks a bit plain. So I'm going to come over here, double click, change the opacity to 65%. That gives it a nice like see-through kind of option. So now we've done that, we don't need to bother about any of these, it's fine. Come over to stroke, click, and then change the stroke to white and make it actually we're going to leave it that size. It's a nice size. Make it a little bit thicker. There we go. So then that's the same opacity. Click OK. That's the same opacity as the back screen. If we move this back screen as the rest of the text. So if we move it up a little bit so you can fit some more text in, and now you can either come over here. Oh, what am I doing? Come over here and duplicate this, or you can just create a new text object like I'm doing. On Mac, to make it small, to make the text smaller without coming over here, it's like a little shortcut. Hold CMD, Shift, and then hit the left key. As you can see, it's going up and down. Like the where the full stop and the comma is, just hold that to make it go down. I'm gonna put it about 34, and I'll just type in YouTube with a capital Y because I like how it looks like that. There we go. Right. Oh, well, we've got one W in there. Boom. There we go. So I'm going to move this over. There we go. That's a nice. It's nicely under the text now. Text is like the center of stage. So now we're going to do the same what we did with the main text. Is we want to come over and change that to 65%, and then come the opacity for the general blending option, and then come down to stroke. Make it a little bit bigger, about there, and then change it to white. See, that looks a little bit big on there. So we're just going to move it down, move the slider down to about 4. So there we go. There's a nice, simple, easy background for you. I'll put a link in the description to my website where you can download the Adobe Master Collection CS5.5. There's a link in there already for CS4, the torrent for it, so you can torrent it and have the full version. I can't be held responsible for you doing that because I'm not making you. I'm saying you can. Yeah. So, and once you got it like that, come on to file. No, oh, wait for it. There we go. File. It was file, and then export. Wait, no. Wait for it. No, it's not. It's not export. Silly me. Save as, and then you will save it to wherever, and change the format to JPEG. Leave all that stuff. Click save, and then it's just gonna look like that. Well, okay. Yep, that's it. So thanks very much for watching. These are different, as you can see, but I'm not going to tell you to do that. Try and find out for yourself. So thank you very much for watching my tutorial on how to create a desktop background in Adobe Photoshop CS5.5 on OS X. Yeah, OS X. Lovely. That's so weird saying that. So thanks very much for watching, and comment, rate, subscribe.